make them sick and they still crave me. I get nasty, I'm ill, baby. I been popping my shit like.
What's good, YouTube? It's STORYTIME, and I'm here with the story time. Okay, so as y'all can tell by the title, y'all already know what story I'm finna tell. Alright, so I'm just put it like this. If y'all finna say anything negative, alright, just don't even bother commenting, because I don't care about what y'all got to say. It's over and dealt with, and period. So yeah, I'm finna tell this story just in case like anybody can relate to me, or any girl that's in the same shoes. You know, we like when you find out, we basically all have like the same thoughts run through our mind. And some of the other stories that I watched like this, they was emotional, but mine isn't really emotional. It's really kind of funny because I was so like oblivious, like naive. I don't know, whatever word that you use to describe what I was, because it was just ridiculous. But before I start, please like, comment, and hit the subscribe button below. Okay, so yeah, we're finna get right into this video. Alright, y'all, so where do I start? Okay, alright, we're gonna start from the beginning. We're gonna tell y'all how I met him. Alright, so look, it was one night, and I was just on Facebook. You know how you just be on Facebook and you just be sharing stuff. And I had a different boyfriend at the time, and I was just sharing stuff on Facebook. And look, let me tell y'all something. The boyfriend that I was with, I didn't really like him like that, but I mean, he was alright. He was an alright guy. He was good, but I just wasn't into the relationship like I thought I was. Like in the beginning of our relationship, I was into it, but then coming towards, you know, all that don't even matter. But yeah, I was on Facebook and I was just sharing stuff, and then one of my Facebook friends, she was like, it was like, the post was like, comment under this post and I'll tag somebody you look cute with. You would look cute with. So I commented under the post, and she tagged him in the post. Alright, so she tagged him in the post. I don't even know if I should say his name. I'm just saying him. I don't even know if he want his name said. I don't know. But yeah, she tagged him in the post. And so then after she tagged us in the post together, saying that we'd look cute together, we had started testing. And so mind you, the relationship that I was in, I wasn't really like it like that. But I wasn't finna just leave the person I was with for somebody else, no, because I wouldn't do nothing like that. And that junk has happened to me before, and I was just like, what? But I mean, if you're not happy, then you should leave. But it's not like he did anything to just make me feel like the relationship was just kind of boring to me. So me and the boy she tagged me in the post with, we had started talking, which is my baby daddy. We had started talking. And so we was talking, and then eventually me and the boy that I was with, we broke up. And so when we broke up, me and my baby daddy was still talking, and then eventually we started going out. So all of this happened in like August. All this happened in August. And so we started going out, and we started hanging out. So I would go to his house and hang out with him and stuff like that. And I had met his mom and his sisters and all of them. And so I would go over there. But when I was going over there, I would tell, like, my grandmother, she do not go for none of that shit. No, she don't go for none of that shit at all. She don't go for none of it. So if I would have told her that I was going over there to see my boyfriend, she would have been like, you ain't got no, you ain't finna go over there. I'm not finna drop you off at no boy house and all this other stuff. So I had to come up with a reason for me to have to go to his house. And he had a sister, so I'll be like, I'm finna go to his sister house. I'll be like, can I go to his sister? Should I even say her name? I don't even know if anybody want their name said. But I'll be like, I'm going over there for his sister. And so she'll drop me off over there thinking I'll go over there to hang out with his sister, but I was going over there to hang out with him. And then it was like I was going over there so much because we was together and we wanted to hang out with each other, we wanted to see each other. But I was going over there so much, and my grandma have never even seen a girl or talked to her mama or none of that. So then it was like, it was one day. It was one day. My grandma was just like, let me see who this is you keep coming over there, going over there for. I ain't never even met the girl. I ain't met her mama. I don't even know these people. So it was like I had got his sister to lie and say that I was coming over there to see her, even though all of us know good and well that I was coming over there to see her brother, who was my boyfriend. And then she wanted to see her mama. Oh my God. She wanted to see her mama. So I had his sister went in there and told his mom that my grandma wanted to speak with her, and they spoke with each other and all that other stuff. And so yeah, I got to keep coming over there. Alright, so I'm still going over there. She think I'm going over there for him. I mean, she think I'm going over there for his sister, but I was going over there for him. Okay, and then it was like this. Now it's like then from March, April, May, August, September, October. It's either September or October now, and I'm in school, but he didn't go back to school. What he did was he went to Job Corp. So he got Job Corp and all this. And it was like I would rather him have been in school, but he wouldn't go Job Corp. So, you know, I was gonna support him because I mean that's still good. They still do school up there and stuff, and then you get a job and stuff when you finish. So, you know, I wasn't even tripping over it. So he went to Job Corp and he left. And then when he left, that's when all shit hit the fan. Because when he left, it was this, I was on my phone. I was just on my phone. And I had got a text from one of my friends. And my friends was like, ain't this your boyfriend? And then I was like, yeah. And then he was like, why this girl posted him? I was like, hold on. Wait a minute. What? So then the girl was posting him. And so I asked him about it. And he lied, y'all. Of course, he lied. So then it was like, I was like, you know when you have a boyfriend, you want to trust them so bad. But baby, no, go with your gut because their intuition be telling you right. So I had tested her. Something made me want to test her. So I tested her. And so she started telling me everything, sending me screenshots. They was on the phone before he left. She sent him this long paragraph before he left for Job Corp. And they was on the phone together while he was at Job Corp and all that other junk. So I was just like, ain't no way I'm just getting cheated on like this. So then I said something and then he got mad at me. What? So, you know, all that. We broke up, all that. But then we didn't break up long because we got back together. And he told me something, it ain't never gonna happen again. And all this other junk. So we back together, y'all. And we come back. He come back from Job Corp. He was coming back from Job Corp because it was Thanksgiving. And they was letting him visit. But something happened and he got kicked out. So he didn't get to go back, but he came. And it was before Thanksgiving. But we was hanging out and stuff all the time, doing all that shit we ain't had no business doing. And so then Thanksgiving came. And when Thanksgiving came, him and his friend and another girl, they came and got me. And we all hung out. And we went to the mall and stuff that day. And then what else happened? We went to the mall and stuff that day. And we were just riding around and stuff. We were with them all night. And I was not supposed to spend the night, y'all. I was not supposed to spend the night. I was supposed to come back home. My grandma told me, son, you know your curfew. I was supposed to come back home, y'all. But back then, I thought I was Billy Badass. So I ain't take my ass back home. I stayed with them all night. And so we all, like, it got nighttime. And it was late. Like, it's like 12 going on 1 in the morning. So then I was like, bro, I done missed my curfew by a long shot. I might as well just stay here. Because what's the point of going home? Because my curfew done. So I stayed with them, and that night we had all went to what we had went. We all went to my boyfriend house, baby dad house, and so we was all over there. His mom and them wasn't there. Only people that was there was his sister, her boyfriend, me, him, his friend, and the girl that his friend was with. So we all at his house, and what happened was me and him, they was downstairs, but me and him went upstairs to his room and did some shit we ain't had no motherfucking business doing. We came back downstairs, and when we came back downstairs, him and his friend and the girl that was with his friend had left. So they had left and stuff. So he texted his friend saying that he was gonna come back. So we was waiting for his friend to come back, but he was supposed to come back with a different girl, but he didn't never come back. He ain't never show back up. So I guess he didn't come back. So then it was like they wanted to know if I wanted to spend the night and all this other stuff. So they set up a plan, because look, let me tell y'all, his mom was not going for none of that shit. She wasn't going for that shit either. It was nice enough that she let me come over there. So she wasn't going for that shit. And so what happened after that was they was like, alright, mind y'all, his mama had went out. She had went out and did whatever she was gonna do that night. She was out all night. And so then, but she was coming back. And then his sister and her had somewhere that they had to go in the morning time. So what happened was they hid us. They hid his sister, boyfriend, and me. So I was in his sister's. Okay, look, let me put it away. When he went to Job Corp, his room became his sister's room. So like they had switched rooms, but they was gonna switch back. But for right now, his room was his sister. His sister was in his room because she moved into that room. So the room that was previously hers, I was in that room, and me and him was gonna sleep in that room. And then she was in his room, and her boyfriend was gonna sleep in that room. So they put me in that room, and so him and his sister, they was like walking around, you know, just acting like everything normal, waiting for their mama to come back. And I was in her room, and her boyfriend was in room. Oh shit, I said his motherfucking name. Anyways, her boyfriend was in his old room. So they mama come back and stuff, and she knew that people was there, but when she came back, they just told her everybody had left, everybody was gone, wasn't nobody there, all that stuff. Mind y'all, we in the damn rooms and shit. So his mama go to sleep and jump. She come home, take a shower, do whatever she gotta do, and she go to sleep. Alright, when she go to sleep, that's when they, you know, act like they was finna go to sleep and stuff. So he come in the room with me, and she go in the room with her boyfriend. And yeah, she go in the room with her boyfriend. So that was the freaking night that I got pregnant. That was the freaking night. So y'all, that was the freaking night. So, you know, when he came in there and we was in the room and stuff, we did things that we have no business doing, but we had been doing it. So I ain't think nothing of it. And then, you know, the next morning, his sister and his mom go wherever they had to go that morning, and me and him, we was just in the house by ourselves. And so yeah, we was just in the house by ourselves, and I got cleaned up. He gave me some clothes, and I changed and all that other stuff. And then it's the day after Thanksgiving now, and they family and stuff still in town, so we were still hanging out with their family and stuff. And he asked, could I come over? Little did she know that I was already there, but she said, yeah, I could come over. So then I came over. So yeah, all that going on, and I stayed over there all day. And then my grandma finally came, and she got me. She came and picked me up from his house and took me back home. And then I went back home. Now this, let me tell y'all, after I left that house that motherfucking day, that was the motherfucking day. Cause baby, all hell was finna break loose. So, alright. So I go home, and you know, we still talking and all this other stuff. We still good. We still going out. All that shit. So then I get into it like some days, maybe some weeks after that. I get into it with my grandma. So I call myself, I'm finna motherfucking run away. So I tell myself I'm finna run away. Alright. I'm bad. And I did that jump too. I left. Let me tell y'all, when I left, I was just having the time of my life. I went to one of my other friends' house, and they had let me stay there. Mind y'all, I ain't have no freaking business over there. But that's where I was at, because I really ain't had nowhere else to go. And who was going to shelter a runaway? Them. Only them. So we were drinking, we were smoking, we was having a good time, woo-de-woo, all that. I'm thinking everything cool. I ain't even trying to go back home, but I'm trying to get to my boyfriend's house. But I ain't had no ride or nothing, so I had to stay where I was. And then let me tell y'all, my friend came and made me go back home. So I went back home. But let me tell y'all this. When I was at my friend's house, when I was running away, I had to pee so much. And I did not know what was wrong with me. I was like, why do I have to pee so much? Like, I was peeing. Just back to back. I go use the bathroom. And then have to go use the bathroom again. And I didn't understand. I was like, is something wrong? Why do I have to pee so much? So, you know, still not thinking nothing of it. My friend finally convinced me to go back home. One of my other friends finally convinced me to go back home. So now I went back home. When I went back home, we had a long talk and all that other stuff. And then, look, let me tell y'all. When I ran away, my grandma put me on the news, baby. I was on the freaking news. And you want to know something? Like, words are powerful, because like some weeks before this, I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was like, y'all, bro, I'm gonna make the news, bro. I'm gonna do something big, bro. This jump finna be up this year. It's finna be up. All that other jump, bro. It's finna be a new year. All this other stuff. And y'all, I made the news, but I ain't want to make the news like that. But I made the news like that. So let me tell y'all, back to the story. She convinced me to go back home. I already been on the news and everything. All my friends and stuff asking me, is you okay? Where you at? All this other stuff. And I'm texting them back like, baby, ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm straight. What you mean? Like, girl, I'm good. So wasn't nobody really concerned about it, because I wasn't missing. So I finally come back home, and then it was like, I asked my grandma, I was like, can you make me a doctor's appointment? Because a female knows her body. Alright, a female knows her body. And I just had to pee so much. I was thinking something wrong. I just knew that something was wrong. So I went to the doctor, y'all. She made me a doctor's appointment. I went to the doctor. When I went to the doctor, we found out what was wrong and all of that. But then she gonna tell me some. But she told me they took a pregnancy test too. But the pregnancy test came back negative. Alright. Pregnancy test came back negative. I was like, shoot, I ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm not pregnant. Alright. So I leave the doctor and all that. Days go by. I'm talking about days go by. Maybe even weeks go by. I feel okay. But then it was like, eventually I started feeling like sick. Like, I was feeling like miserable. I was feeling like I didn't have no appetite. I couldn't eat. I couldn't, like, all I did was sleep all day. Like, I barely ate and I slept a lot. So then it was like, me and my boyfriend, we were still together and stuff, and I'm in school. And so I would come home, I kid you not. I would come home from school, I might eat something. And then it was like, when I used to come home from school, I used to have this other thing called Clubhouse that I had to go to. Because y'all had gotten some trouble. But I had to go to this thing called Clubhouse. So I get out of school, I go to Clubhouse. When I come back from Clubhouse, I might eat something. And if I do eat something, it's very, very little. And I go to sleep. And I get home from Clubhouse about 6 o'clock, y'all. And y'all know that's still kind of early. And my boyfriend, he want to talk to me when I get home, because I be at school all day. And I be at Clubhouse, and we can't have our phones and stuff there. So I go straight to sleep. I'm talking about I might text him 2 text messages, respond twice, go to sleep. And he was getting aggravated with me, y'all. He was like, you always going to sleep and all this other stuff. You don't never text me back. I don't never get to hear from you. I don't never get to talk to you and all that other stuff. And then it was like, I didn't know what to tell him. All I could tell him was, I'm just tired. I be so tired, bro. I be going to school, doing this, doing that. I'm so tired. Bro, little did I know, baby, little did I know. So I was like, bro, I'm just so tired. So, you know, like, how I'm gonna put this? So it keep going by, and I'm making myself, like, I was making myself stay up so that I could, you know, I didn't want my relationship to just be like, I don't want him to get mad and then feel like we need to break up, and then we breaking up because I just wanted to go to sleep. So, and then it was like, I understand where he was coming from, because you want to talk to the person you want a relationship with. So it was like, I was making myself stay up, and I was texting him and all this other stuff. Then we went on break. I forgot what we was on break for. Man, I can't remember. But we was on break for something. No, matter of fact, I think it was Christmas break. Christmas break. Oh, Christmas break. Sick. I'm talking about, it got worse. Like, I was telling y'all, I ain't had no appetite, ain't want to eat. I was just tired, bro. It got worse. So it was like, in my house, we have an upstairs. Don't nobody really be upstairs, but it's a TV and a couch and chairs and stuff upstairs. So I be upstairs, bro, and I be upstairs all day watching TV, sleeping, and I might eat something small. But still, I was having to go to the bathroom a whole bunch. So then it was like, pregnancy never crossed in my mind, because when I went to the doctor, this lady told me that I wasn't pregnant. So, you know, I'm not thinking about no pregnancy. And then I didn't Google. A lot of people be like, I Googled this and I Googled that and all this other stuff, because they just had so many questions. But look, y'all, I ain't Googled not. I Googled one thing. Y'all want to know what I Googled? Okay, so it was like, something was going wrong. Oh, no. My breast, bro. It was like, no. Yeah, my titties, they was itching. And then it was like, the little black part, what is y'all called? The areola? I don't know what is y'all called, but it was just. So I Googled what's going on with me. So let me tell y'all, Google gave me, the first thing that came up that Google gave me was breast cancer. I read that junk across. I said breast cancer. Took that junk off my phone, swiped that junk up too fast. I was like, you playing with me, cause I ain't got no breast cancer. That was the scariest junk in my life. I'm talking, my heart like to jump out my chest. So, you know, I'm sitting here thinking like, bruh, I ain't got no breast cancer. I ain't even read none of the stuff that was under it, because as soon as I just said breast cancer, I got off Google and I ain't Google nothing else. I got off Google and I ain't Google nothing else, y'all. I ain't Google nothing else. So, you know, time's still going by. And it's just like, I don't know. Then I started slipping into this. I was like, am I depressed? Am I going through depression? Like, I done went through everything. I'm checking everything off the list except for, am I pregnant? So I'm just thinking, I'm depressed, because it be like, my friends, they don't text me. They don't love me. Don't nobody love me. And all this other stuff. And I'm just feeling so bad. I was just feeling so bad, y'all. But I was... okay, maybe I was a little depressed, but I ain't gonna say it was like full-blown depression. I was just in my feelings a whole bunch. So then it was like, Christmas comes, and look, let me tell y'all, this should have been the sign right here. Christmas comes, and we opening our presents and stuff. I thought I wasn't finna get nothing for Christmas, because I don't put my grandma and through so much. I thought they wasn't finna get me nothing, but they still got me something. Like, they still thought about me. So Christmas comes, and I open my presents and stuff, and then my little sister, we had got the same amount of gifts, but she got one more gift than I did. And I was, bro, y'all, I was about to cry. I just couldn't understand. I was like, bruh, how she get more presents than me? I thought we were supposed to be equal. Every Christmas we be equal. How she get another present that I didn't get? So then, but I didn't say it out loud. I was thinking this in my head, and I was low key. That's why I thought I was depressed, because I was like, Zanaya, why is every little thing hurting your feelings? Why? It's every little thing hurting your feelings. And then I was like, the only thing that kept me from like, because I was like, bro, it's some people who ain't get nothing. At least they thought about you because you done put them through so much and all this other stuff. And then mind y'all, what's finna come up? New Year's finna come up. I'm still drinking, still smoking, still living that little party life. All this time just going to buy, you know, because I'm feeling depressed and stuff. So I'm trying to fix myself. Well, I ain't trying to fix myself, but I was trying to, you know, make myself feel better. So I was like, if I'm just hanging out with my friends and stuff, and we doing what we usually do, then I'll be alright. But then it was like, what happened? It was after New Year's, y'all. After New Year's, still doing the same old, same old. Hold on. Still doing the same old. What happened? Oh, we go back to school. When we go back to school and stuff, everything, you know, I'm still feeling kind of depressed, still feeling kind of down, still feeling kind of sick, but I still went to school. And then it was one Sunday. I was finna go to church, y'all. I was finna go to church. So it was one Sunday I was finna go to church. And I had put on a dress. And let me tell you about my dress. It was a nice little fitted dress. I had it for a while. And it always made me just feel like Debbie. Because that dress was cute. And it like made my shape look cute and all that. So I put a dress on and stuff. And my stomach, I was a cheerleader, a dancer, all that other stuff. So my stomach was flat. My stomach was flat. Girl, this stomach started looking like. So I'm looking in the mirror. And I'm like, I need to go boo-boo. I'm constipated. Y'all, I was like, bruh, I'm constipated. I need to go to the bathroom. So all the times after that, I was trying to make myself go to the bathroom. Baby, little did I know, that wasn't a bathroom trip that I needed. So, you know, I'm thinking I'm constipated. I'm thinking I go to the bathroom. I go to church, and I just keep on continuing with whatever. My regular life. So, keep on going. My grandma finally popped a question one day to me while I was sitting in the living room. She was like, have you had your period? So then I was like, no. But, remind y'all, I've been sick and stuff, so we thinking I had a stomach virus. And we thinking that's the reason I didn't get my period, because I've been sick. That's what we thought. Well, that's what I thought. So, all that was going on. And then it was one day she took me to Checkers. I was in Checkers. And then when I ate Checkers, I threw up my sandwich after I had ate it. So I'm thinking, bro, this stomach virus about to kick my butt. Because, baby, I couldn't even keep no dang Checkers sandwich down. And I was talking about the sandwich. I was like, bro, this sandwich is so good. I want another one. We got to go back to Checkers so I can get another one. And I threw it up. I was so mad. My grandma was telling my son, we're going to make you another doctor's appointment. So she was planning on me go back to another doctor. But she never even made my doctor's appointment. So after that, it was one day I was at school. Y'all. No. I skipped some parts. I went to school. It was one day I was at school. And we was having a discussion because I had a friend who had a baby, but her baby had died. And we was having a discussion about that. And I don't know how the topic of me being pregnant even came up, but it did. So then I was like, I'm not pregnant, none of that stuff. I said I can take a test right now, and I promise y'all this ain't gonna come on negative, baby, because I ain't pregnant, ain't nobody having no babies. Other stuff, I'm just hyping up everything, talking all that junk, talking all that big boy gang, spin gang, feel me? And pregnant whole time. But I ain't know it right then. So my friend and I had this teacher. She was real cool. My teacher told me, okay, I'm gonna bring a test tomorrow. And then my friend was talking about she gonna bring me a pregnancy test too. So Everybody knew that I was pregnant. My grandma even knew. She told me after I found out that she had already knew. But then I'm just like, y'all knew, but y'all ain't tell me. Y'all didn't want to tell me. Y'all didn't think I was supposed to know. I should know. But they went and bought me a pregnancy test. So the next morning when I was at school, my teacher gave me a test. I went to the bathroom and I took it, y'all. I went to the test. I went to the bathroom and I went and took my test. When I went and took my test, alright, y'all, my bad. My camera had died, but my teacher gave me my test and I went and took my test. So when I went and took my test, y'all, that thing said wait 3 minutes and you should get your results. Alright, I pee on the stick. I put 3 minutes timer on my phone so it can go off and I can look at it. And then I was late to my next period, but my next period teacher, she wasn't really tripping on stuff like that. So it was like, that junk did not take no 3 minutes. That test came up in 0.5 seconds. I'm talking about as soon as I peed on it, held that thing back up. Pregnant. Matter of fact, I think I still got that test. Hold on. So, I do still got the test. Hold on. This is it right here. Hold on. I don't even think y'all can see. Can y'all even see? See 2 lines? Alright. 2 lines is right there. So, yes, that was the test that I had took that I peed on the stick. That junk came up 2 lines in 5 seconds. So, I was like, oh my freaking gosh. What the world? I was over the world. So, by this time, me and my boyfriend, we had gotten to it. So, we wasn't even together. But look, before this. Matter of fact, I got the story wrong. Before they even bought me the test and stuff, I was in the shower that night. And I was cleaning myself. And you know how I got an innie. So you know how you clean in your belly button? I'm trying to clean in my belly button. My innie becoming an outie. So when I seen that junk, I was like, ain't no way. And when I got out the shower, I FaceTime my boyfriend, who we wasn't together at the time, but I FaceTime him. And I told him, look. And I was showing him my stomach and stuff. And he was like, so what you think you pregnant? And all this other stuff. Like, I was trying to trap him, baby. First of all, ain't nobody trying to trap you. I don't even got to do all that. Not necessary. And then, little did I know, that whole week, he was, you know what? We're going to leave that alone. But, yeah. So, he act like I was trying to trap him or something. No, baby. I wasn't trying to trap you. So I went and took the test, and when I did take the test, I sent him a picture of the test that I just told y'all. And he told my son, what that mean? I'm pregnant. Duh. So he told my son, so what you gonna do? Nigga, I don't know what the fuck I'm finna do. So, you know, I go to my next period class, the junk on my mind. So my mind was on my mind all day. I get the 6th period, that's when I got my friend. And we went and took another test. Now, the test that I took that morning, I knew it was positive. But I just had to make sure. And the test that she gave me was the one where you pee in a cup and you need the dropper and all that extra ass shit. No, didn't do that. I went in. I didn't pee on it, but I let my pee come out like real slow, like drops. Held that thing up. 2 lines. Yo, I was about to. Whew. I come out the stall. She told my son, so what it say? And I said, and I handed it to her. She was like, girl. And I was like, yup, my life is over. My life is over. So I go back to class. I drink on my mind all day. So I'm sitting here like, oh my gosh, how am I tell my grandma? How am I tell my grandma? How am I tell my grandma? How am I going to tell my grandma? So that day, my grandma and my auntie came and picked me up from school. My sister had went to soccer or whatever, so it was just us. My auntie wanted to go to Walmart, and by the Walmart is a BTJ Wings, and I love BTJ Wings, and I was starving, but I really didn't want BTJ Wings, but I knew that I loved it. So I asked her, could I get some BTJ Wings? So I went and got the wings. I got my usual, mild with lemon pepper sprinkles, with french fries, and a peach drink. So, you know, I ate it, bro. I'm talking about smashed them wings and them french fries and that peach drink. Smashed it, ate all of that junk. then it was like I felt like I had to throw up, but I was like, Lord, please don't let me throw up in this car. Please don't let me throw up in this car. So my auntie come out of Walmart. We take my auntie home. We on the way back to the house. We turn that corner to come back to my house. I took that tray out that bag, threw up in the bag from the BTJ Wings place. And y'all, bruh, my grandma, she started panicking. She was like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Oh my goodness, what you want me to do? What do I need to do? And all this other stuff. And I was just real calm. I was like, look, I'm good. Don't worry about it. It's okay. And then she asked me, are you pregnant? Y'all, I had I had a choice to make. Not two, a choice. It was either be in trouble for being pregnant and lying, or just be in trouble for being pregnant. Pick your battle. And that day, I told to tell the truth. So y'all, I told her, I was like, yes, I'm pregnant, and I got the test and all this other stuff. And she was mad, but I'm talking about all that concern left, went out the door. It was gone. She was mad. She was like, I knew you was pregnant. I knew it. You out there doing all that dumb shit and all that other shit and all this and that and that. And then she turned around. Who the daddy? I told her who the daddy was. Oh, y'all so dumb. Y'all so stupid. This. And I'm talking about feelings hurt. Feelings was just hurt. And we was supposed to leave town that day, bro. We was finna go out of town. So we go in the house. And I'm just putting my stuff up and I'm packing because I'm thinking we still finna go out of town. And my granddad come in there and he was like, my grandma went and told my granddad that, and my granddad came in there and he was asking me did I still want to go, because if I don't feel like I can go, then we're not gonna go. But you know, I didn't want to ruin the trip for everybody, so I went. And that trip was so terrible. I was throwing up everything, couldn't eat nothing, stomach felt like boo-boo, like y'all. And then she told the rest of the family there that I was pregnant, and she made phone calls and told other people that I was pregnant, and I didn't want nobody to know. And then it was like the night we came back and stuff, my stomach was just hurting so bad. Mind y'all, all while I was feeling sick, I was getting these cramps, but these cramps didn't feel like period cramps. They just felt like period cramps, but times 1,000. And it was just like, I can't even explain what it was. But then it was like that night, I was feeling it again when we had came back. And that was the first time I had felt it in a long time. And my grandma told my son, well, you better pray to God and ask him to help you, because we don't kill babies. And she closed the door. And I bawled out crying, y'all. I cried so freaking hard. So that right there was already my indication that abortion was out of the picture. But yeah, that's the end of my story time, y'all. That's how I found out that I was pregnant. I found out when I was 16. I'm 17 now, and my baby is due August 20th. So yeah, please don't forget to like, comment, and hit the subscribe button below. Like I said, if you have anything negative to say, don't even bother saying it, because baby, I done heard it all. And any person or any teenage girl who's going through the same thing and they feel like they're scared to tell your parents, go ahead and tell your parents, because if I didn't tell my grandma, or if it didn't come out eventually, I wasn't going to be able to get no prenatal vitamins. I wasn't going to be able to go to the doctor and none of that. And my job, she made me a doctor's appointment. And when I went to that doctor's appointment, girl, I was 3 months pregnant. 3 whole months. I didn't even know I was 3 months pregnant. I'm thinking this junk. I was like, and that's why I was confused, because I was like, I ain't had sex in so long. How am I pregnant? But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video.
I ain't never need a fuck nigga. And if you wanna fuck, bitch, I can't fuck with you.